We got to the Philippine Islands, and General MacArthur had already made a big deal about coming back, and this was on the island of Leyte, which they first invaded, and the battle was going pretty well, and so they didn't put us up into the battle immediately, and they just kind of kept us in reserve. And then we were sitting there on the beach and kind of enjoying the beach, and there was a Jap plane that would come by every afternoon and would strafe the beach. And I don't know why he did it, because he never got anybody, but he come by, and we'd see him coming and hear him coming, and we'd just run into the trees, and he couldn't do anything with us. But anyway, shortly after that, we said we were going to go invade one of the southern Philippine Islands. I think it was the most southern. It was very far south. The Philippine Islands are a long string of islands. And so they loaded all the equipment on an LST again, one of these flat-bottom boats, and we traveled about 5 days to get to this island. And we went into a big lagoon, and there was only one entrance into this lagoon, and all around it there were hills. And the hills blocked out our radar, and all of a sudden about 100 Japanese planes came flying just barely over the top of these hills. We had no idea they were coming. And they dropped a few bombs first, but it wasn't only a few minutes until they started doing kamikaze attacks. That's where the pilot takes his plane and dives right into the ship. And of course the plane has bombs on it, and the ship has a lot of ammunition on it, and so between the two, why, that ship blows up and sinks. And I stood there on the deck of our ship and watched about 15 of our ships sink. And there were many of them. And I thought, well, maybe we're going to get out of this okay. But pretty soon I see one had our angle. And I watched it, and he kept coming right at us. I was on the upper deck of this boat. And the plane kept coming, and the Navy boys were doing a great job. They were shooting away with the machine gun just as fast as they could, but they couldn't seem to hit this plane. And so anyway, we got to the point where, can I stop a minute?
Yeah.